how to better manage YouTube recommended videos and topics and so on, including YouTube search results. In this video session, I'm going to share with you tips and insights for you to better manage the recommended videos, perhaps get rid of unwanted videos that keep showing up on your YouTube feed. Now, I've created a couple of videos previously, but some rank and followers are saying, you know what, I've tried them and I'm still getting some unwanted video recommendations. Here's how it works. First, if you're using YouTube app or YouTube Music on your mobile device, you can clear watch history and so on. That's gonna affect what YouTube recommends, correct? But the way YouTube works is that it's part of a Google account, and you can control your YouTube watch history, search history. So YouTube gives you controls. You can turn it off. That's going to influence what YouTube shows in the recommendations or search results. You can delete your previous history. But as you can see, my ad center or other activities that you may want to perhaps triple check or even delete. Why? Because all the interactions that you're having on YouTube, as well as some Google products, is going to affect what YouTube recommends for you. For example, in your Google account, let's press on data and privacy settings. And here, if you have personalization settings turned on, you can turn that off, because then different things will show up in Google products. You can perhaps consider deleting web and app activity as well. We can manage our YouTube history from our Google account. And here we've got personalized ads on in my example. So you may want to turn that off if you want to see different recommendations. Because Google looks at all these settings to show you different things on YouTube, as well as when you use Google search or different Google products. Meaning, understand the fact that it's your Google account that's tied to your YouTube account, and everything that you do on Google is going to influence what you do on YouTube as well. So, as you can see, you can learn more about how that works, how YouTube recommends videos. For example, it says, you know what, deleting your watch and search history may be ideal. You can learn more about how YouTube recommends videos if you haven't done so already. So basically, if you're consistently seeing unwanted videos, even though you've selected not interested, don't recommend this channel, and you're still seeing those unwanted videos, then what you need to do is look at your YouTube history. Perhaps turn it off or even delete previous watch and search history. That's one. If you have personalized ads turned on, perhaps you may want to deselect that. Furthermore, you can go to my ad center and perhaps select the topics of interest to you and triple check what is shown here. Perhaps you may want to press the minus sign if you end up seeing certain topics keep showing up on your YouTube feed. Then your interactions that you've had on YouTube, whether you liked the video or even disliked or commented on certain videos, you may want to triple check them. As I've said, everything that you do on YouTube, all the interactions, all the previous searches or watches, it influences your YouTube recommendations. That includes your personalized ad settings as well, including topics. So it is your Google account that gives you the overall command center, so to speak. So you may want to triple check personalized settings. You may want to double check my activity, because from here not only you can manage your YouTube history settings, you can also press other activity. And some other activity on this page you may want to search for. Let's press Ctrl F on our keyboard. Let's search for YouTube. So the channels that you've subscribed to, if they are within certain topics, then YouTube may recommend those topics, even if you cleared your search or watch history. Okay, so you definitely want to check other activity as well from your Google account. So the settings are, you go to My Activity, google.com product YouTube. Here you can look at your history, turn it off. You have controls, as well as you want to triple check the interactions that you've had on YouTube. Then from your main Google account, you want to double check data and privacy. Check My Ad Center, perhaps add different topics or remove some of them. If you have personalization settings turned on in your Google account, perhaps you want to turn that off. You want to press on My Activity from your Google account. If I press on YouTube history, it takes me to the same place. And then, while you're within My Google Activity, you want to look at other activity that these settings may not show. Let's search for YouTube again. As you can see, there is many keywords related to YouTube here. Right, so you want to double check these, whereby you can do that from here or from here. Okay, so this is how you can influence YouTube recommended videos as well as searches. Once again, understand the fact that YouTube is tied to Google, as in your YouTube account is tied to your Google account. And how you use YouTube app on your mobile device, or even YouTube Music app on your mobile device, that's going to, you can clear that area. Let's imagine you clear the search history, watch history. On YouTube app, it'll perhaps start from the beginning, more fresh, so to speak, because that's YouTube app. It's a little bit different compared to YouTube on a desktop or a laptop device. Okay, so if you're wanting to influence the recommendations, these are the Google settings. Once again, I'll make the important links available in the video description. And unfortunately, there is no other way to influence YouTube recommended videos or searches. So if you're seeing things that perhaps you've done 5 years ago and scratching your head thinking, well, I've cleared my search history, watch history, why am I still seeing those? And in this video session, I've shown you what to enable or disable, or even triple check, so that you have better recommended videos or searches, so you can enjoy YouTube much better. I thank you for learning with Rankia, and I'll talk with you in the next video session.